Silence. How important is silence? That is something else should be taught in school. How to listen to silence. In Italian you say ascoltare, and it would be ascoltare il silenzio. Listen the silence. Because the silence teaches. The silence of nature, the stillness of nature, that is something we should absolutely find. We're always surrounded by sounds, by music, by horrible sounds that are not natural. Cars, sirens, noise. All this is not natural. So when in the reality we are in the silence of nature, is where we can watch ourselves from outside. That is what happened to me in the mountains. I was able to get my soul out of my body and watch myself and see my pain, see the torture that it was causing me, my pain. And at that point, I truly said, in these last years, I have suffered so much that I don't want to suffer anymore. I decided, because we can decide to end our sufferings. There will be always someone or something that will cause pain. But that's not true. They will cause facts. They will decide things of themselves, not of us. No way. We decide how much we suffer or how much we want to suffer, because many times it's like we're happy to suffer. We want to go inside that suffering, and that is wrong. That is totally, completely wrong. So we know, we must understand how much suffering we are giving ourselves. Not the world, not the earth, not other people, not our children, not our wife, not our girlfriend, not our boss. We are creating our life. We are creating our sufferings, but we need to understand it. And the moment we do, at that point, everything is going to be easier. I decided to stop, to cry for pain. I just want to cry for happiness. When I see my daughter dancing, when I see my son playing volleyball, when I see my daughter that kills herself with her body entirely because she wants to be an amazing dancer. That is why I want to cry. I want to cry if my wife, again, looks at me in a certain way. If she will, I will cry for that. If she won't, I don't have to cry. That is her responsibility. That is her doing her life. Because I want to be next to her. I want to be there for her until I die. I want to be there to hold her in my arms. But if she doesn't want to, it's her, it's not me. So don't give yourself a fault. Non datevi la colpa. It's not your fault. It's your fault if you hurt someone, yes. If you're willing to hurt someone, then that's your fault. But whatever else, it's not your fault. So be in silence. Try to listen to silence. I wish you a really wonderful, wonderful day, like I will have.